Sometimes I think Duke should have come with a warning label. Warning, you are entering a magical place.
Welcome to this graduation video for the Department of Political Science at Duke University. We're here to recognize you, the class of 2020, as you graduate with bachelor's, master's, and PhD degrees in political science. My name is Georg Vanberg, and I serve as the department's chair. Ordinarily, we'd be celebrating this occasion in Penn Pavilion on our beautiful campus. And while a virtual celebration is no true substitute, we hope that this video will help you and your family and friends mark the moment.
As the urban philosopher young Jeezy once said, real recognize real.
To me, perspective is paramount, whatever career you choose. Most people never feel successful. It's difficult to measure and hard to embrace. It's just not something you feel for yourself.
One of the most memorable or lasting courses that I took at Duke was one about comparative international politics. It was critical to my understanding of the world and in recognizing similarities and differences in other governmental political systems, but it just expanded me as a person.
Each of you graduating today will have the opportunity to use the skills and passion unique to political science students to impact your government, your economy, and your culture.
Congratulations to all of you. I know this may not feel like a typical graduation. And I know that many of you are disappointed and frustrated and even angry.
But you've got a whole network of people here out in the world ready to help you.
Don't forget that Duke will still be with you, that it's sort of like the Force. It remains with you. You just have to know how to use it.
What you have accomplished in graduating from Duke with a political science degree is really special. And the people with whom you've accomplished that are incredibly special as well. And don't ever take that for granted. Don't take special for granted. That's something I learned years ago from Coach K, and it's something I remind myself every day, and it's especially true on the day that you graduate. And also, take as many pictures as you can because your hair looks spectacular. And I can tell you, in 1986, when I graduated from Duke with my political science degree, my hair looked spectacular too. And look at me now.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 and all your families. I wish I could be there in person to celebrate with you. In challenging times like this, our political science degrees become more important than ever. And I often use what I learned as a political science major at Duke. I think of three important lessons. Number one, relationships matter. Number two, values matter. That's something I learned often at Duke through the political science department. And number three, stay grounded in facts. If you follow those three principles, your political science degree will serve you incredibly well as you venture out into the world. I use my political science degree virtually every day in what I do at the MBA, and I'm absolutely confident that no matter what career path you choose, you'll use your political science degree in the same way. So congratulations to all of you and your families.
You'll hear people say that nobody loves Duke more than I do, and nobody has cornered the market on loving Duke. I love Duke with all my heart. It has been an extraordinary relationship that I've been fortunate enough to have with all the people at Duke and with the university itself. And I'm sure and hope that you feel the same way. There's one thing I know, that I don't love it more than you do. I've just loved it longer. And you'll be in a position to say that someday to the next graduating class. But congratulations on your graduation from Duke, especially the political science degree. There's a lot of great moments ahead of you, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do and how proud you're going to make all of us that have graduated from Duke as well. Congratulations.
You now have a degree from one of the world's great universities and one of the premier political science departments in the country. Majoring in political science, you have learned about the complexities of social economic and political systems around the world. You have honed your analytical skills in constructing arguments and examining them critically. You've also developed a toolkit that allows you to bring systematic data to bear on important questions confronting societies around the globe. You have wrestled with the connections between our normative commitments and values and the manner in which real-world social systems operate. In the time you've spent at Duke, you've also become young adults ready to face the world. We, the staff and faculty of the department, are thrilled to have been along for the ride, and we're incredibly proud of you.
A half-century ago, two former rodeo men went into the woods with a 16mm camera and stumbled on Bigfoot.
When she's walking across a sandbar and spreads her arms out and looks at the camera, frame 352.
Alas, poor Una Yorick. I knew him well. Good luck, seniors.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations. Well done.
I know that you're leaving Duke for a world of a lot of challenges, but I firmly believe that you'll be able to meet those challenges thanks to all that you've learned at Duke.
Hey there, sorry we're all apart, but I hope you all have a happy graduation and congratulations.
So stay safe, be healthy, but also lead the world well. Congratulations again.
Hello.
Hello, seniors. Congratulations. You made it.
You did it.
Hey, 2020 political science graduates.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, political science class of 2020.
To all our seniors in political science who are graduating this May.
It's a great achievement, and you should be very, very proud.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Good luck.
And good luck.
Congratulations on your accomplishments.
Best wishes.
Good luck in your new adventures.
And remember, you are forever Duke.
向你们祝贺，一生勇敢。一生幸福，一生成功。Congratulations, Duke graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Class of 2020. I will never forget the spring of 2020, and so I will never forget you. Thanks for the memories, and stay in touch. Bye-bye.
I haven't been out of yoga pants for the last 6 weeks, but today I decided to break out the fancy robes in order to honor your accomplishments and toast your future.
Congratulations, graduates. I just have one thing to say, which is that we need you. As we're discovering in this pandemic, the normal way of doing things just isn't going to cut it. And so we need innovative and creative people like you. And I look forward to having you lead us into the post-pandemic world. I do hope that you have an opportunity to celebrate. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Every year, our department recognizes an outstanding alumnus of our program. Past winners of the Distinguished Alumni Award include Dan Abrams, Jay Bilas, Amy Gravitt, Pamela Hawley, David Rubenstein, Adam Silver, and Judy Woodruff. This year, we are honored to present this award to Laura Kohler. In addition to receiving her degree in political science from our department, Laura holds an MA in Fine Arts from the Catholic University of America. She serves as the Senior Vice President for Human Resources, Sustainability, and Stewardship for the Kohler Company, on whose board she has served since 1999. In addition to her leadership at Kohler, Laura has wide-ranging philanthropic interests, including serving as chair of the Kohler Trust for the Arts and Education, the Kohler Trust for Preservation, and the Actors Center in New York City. She has also served as a member of the school board and been recognized as a leader for education with the Wisconsin State Superintendent's Award for Friends of Education. Laura, we're proud to call you an alumna of our department and to present you with the 2020 Distinguished Alumni Award.
Hello, Duke family, Chair Vanberg, faculty, graduates, and families. I am honored to speak to you today to be chosen as the Distinguished Duke Alumna for Political Science. What a journey you have had in 4 years of your Duke experience. The classroom is just one aspect of your education. Many times it is actually what happens in between classes that will shape you forever. That was my experience. For me, I came from a small town in Wisconsin of 32 people. I was known as Toilet Girl within the first week of freshman year. I was Laura Kohler from Kohler, Wisconsin, and many of the dorms had Kohler toilets. So I could run from that small town, but I couldn't hide. First lesson, Embrace your difference. I thrust myself into tons of activities at Duke and quickly learned that I was not good at all of them. I walked onto that varsity volleyball team and I only practiced and never played. Second lesson, develop self-awareness, fail fast and recover. I plunged into Duke Theater and I loved it. I belonged and it was my passion. Branson and Reynolds were my second homes. Third lesson, find your passion. But it was my experience in political science that shaped me and changed the course of my life. I was in a poli-sci class on developing countries, and the curriculum took us around the world. We studied cultures, economies, frameworks, but what the professor wanted us to experience was a different culture in our own backyard. I chose a Durham soup kitchen and Meals on Wheels. What I experienced was jarring at the time. Minutes away from our campus were people who didn't have enough food or shelter, right here in the community that surrounded my school. From that moment on, I knew that I needed to understand more about context, community, culture, and circumstance. I graduated from Duke and went on to an MFA. I managed and acted in a national theater company, and I quickly learned that I was much better at the managing part than the acting part. That experience helped me connect the dots between what I was passionate about and what I was good at, which turns out to be lesson 4, the nexus between passion and your talent. I moved to Chicago, where I found a way to merge my love of the theater and my interest in working with under-resourced populations. By day, I worked in the Chicago Public Schools as an artist in residence, and I worked at a homeless shelter called Christopher House by night. As I listened to stories of the people that we served, I got the idea to form an improv group within the shelter community. We eventually became known as Address Unknown, an improv company of homeless actors that performed all over Chicago. We were covered by the Chicago Tribune and picked up by CBS. That experience taught me that if you have a good idea, combined with passion and energy, doors will open. Of course, the rest of the story is that I returned to Wisconsin 27 years ago and joined this company called Kohler. And today I can honestly say that I have the opportunity to combine my passion with what I am good at to deliver impact. I lead human resources, stewardship, sustainability, and our Innovation for Good, a small business unit. Safe Water for All is our global water initiative, and we believe in better by harnessing the power of our people to improve the communities where we live and work. So for me, my Duke education was a life-changing experience where I truly began to understand the importance of community and the connection that it has on the institutions that exist within it. The strength of community, for instance, Durham, gives Duke a context. If Durham doesn't thrive, it is hard for Duke to thrive. The strength of community enables families, businesses, and economies to thrive. Those communities need food systems, water, education, and health systems to all come together. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are. A strong community in Jagadia, India that has access to safe drinking water and sanitation is a healthier community that supports parents working and children going to school, just like Durham does. Lesson 5, what you do makes a difference. So, now you have this amazing education from Duke and the Department of Political Science. You have seen the world in debate and dialogue, lecture, and projects with this very talented faculty. And now you have to take this education and put it together with your experiences and apply it. Can you use your Duke education to inform, activate, and to make a difference? I urge you to get involved in something when you leave Duke. Start with your community. What does it need? Is it divided? Can you build bridges between people and help them find common ground? What is your passion and what are your talents? You will find a need. You just have to look and listen. The world needs you all, and we need you now. To whom much is given, much is expected. It is time to use your gifts and your Duke education, put your passions and your talent together. I wish you the best life and I wish that each of you will have a life of impact. Thank you.
As we come to the end of our virtual celebration, I want to recognize those who've made possible what our graduating students have achieved. Of course, they have worked hard to develop their talents and their gifts, but nobody accomplishes great things without help from family and friends. And so, on behalf of our graduating class, a deep felt thank you to all of you whose love and support over the years have made it possible for them to achieve this milestone. Class of 2020, you have graduated from college, finished a master's degree, or earned a PhD. This moment has been years in the making, both through your own efforts and the help and support of those around you. No matter what is next for you, we hope that all of you will look back on your Duke experience with a sense of pride and perhaps a little nostalgia. We also hope that you come to think of it as a time during which you grew intellectually and personally, and a time that expanded your horizons, teaching important life lessons and giving you the breadth of knowledge, experience, curiosity, and resilience that make it possible to live and to appreciate life to the fullest. We hope that you will cherish the relationships that you have formed here with each other and with staff and faculty. And finally, we hope that you will come back to Duke soon and often, especially so that we can celebrate your achievements with you in person. Thank you for having allowed us to be a part of your journey, and a heartfelt congratulations.